To me, it is just not a film. It is a journey into the depths of the heart of that great lover Shah Jahan and his beloved Mumtaz Mahal. Every aspect of the emotion, the pain, the conflict, the palace intrigue, brother against brother, son against father, is the backdrop of the story, and woven within it is the thread of love, which says love surpasses all borders, all languages, all countries. It is a bounding, it is a bridge. To me, Taj Mahal is a message to each and every country, especially in today's turbulent climate where every country is warring against each other, peace is forgotten, and there is hatred, division. So this is the right time, I felt, that a movie like Taj Mahal would play upon the sentiments of the leaders of the world, or the international political arenas will realize the world can only be at peace with love, with compassion, with humanity, which should be kept above everything. So the subject of this vast production has been one of the most interesting journeys of my life. It was very challenging because it has been the most expensive film of its time, the highest budgeted film. And I decided that I will not take any established actor or an actress to portray the role of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz. I wanted those faces to be absolutely fresh, and they would look exactly the way Shah Jahan would stand with dignity, and the way he would ride a horse with his hair flying, the diction, the personality. In the same way, I was looking for every flower that would look face, would look so close to that of Mumtaz Mahal, a beauty described in history as intoxicating. So these were the elements that went into the cinema, went into the picture, in making this intense love story reachable, believable, true to the period, true to the political intrigues of that time, and structuring this whole film, bringing about in a tight screenplay which extends for 2 hours and 22 minutes was a very challenging job. So I decided that I would sketch every frame physically of this film, get it in mind of my team by giving them the storyboard. This is how we are taking the first shot and the second shot, the outdoor sequences, the palace, the battle, everything was all prepared, and it was because of that I managed to bring the real authentic closeness to that period, to that time. When you see the costume, when you see the jewelry, when you see the crown, every aspect of veterinary was replicated from original history books. And I had a 5-month workshop that was churning out all the artifacts, all the costumes, the jewelry, the weaponry. So it was a 5-month complete in-house of artisans, dress designers, goldsmiths, silversmiths, jewelry makers, jewelry designers. They sweated to bring about every piece of the film, costume, jewelry, or weaponry, look authentic to the people.
And will the movie be available commercially here in Indonesia? If so, when is it gonna play in the movies?
This movie journey has started by the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar bin Ibrahim, who has been a dear friend of mine for the longest of time. We had a special screening in honor of the Prime Minister of Malaysia, and that screening became so viral. It went all over the world that such a private screening was held. So that is made the population, the people of Malaysia, anxious to see this film. So I have now had this private screening organized by His Excellency Ambassador to Indonesia, Mr. Sandeep Chakrabarti, who was, I feel, a passionate historian, one of the most profound bureaucrats who wants to build bridges between people through culture or through dialogue or through business. So I was very lucky that he has brought this grand screening and invited such elite diplomats, ambassadors, corporate people, and our chief guest, I have to say Pak Karul Chang Tanjang and his very lovely, gracious wife, Ibn Anita. They were all here. That gave me a lot of, I'm very humbled and privileged to have such an august gathering. And all I can say is I am here in Malaysia, in Jakarta. I owe this to a very dear friend of mine. His name is Ashish Sabru, who had the vision to urge me to bring this film to this land. And I was so taken up and inspired, and I'm most grateful to Ashish for connecting me with the most prestigious distribution company, Omega, of Mr. Haris says Ajay Walwani. They are producing, they are distributing my film. The film is due to release on 13th February 2005. I hope and pray that all of Indonesia would see this film, not just as an experience of seeing a film, but of experience of true love, what history is, what culture is, what architecture is. So it would be a bonanza of a package of entertainment, depth, artistry, and its whole, nuances of a classic film. So this is what I hope and pray that people of Indonesia would love it. I love Jakarta. I love Tokyo. And for all your esteemed journalists to be there present to seeing my film gives me a great pride. Such rapt attention and with such magnitude of love and affection for holding this interview. I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming. Really, thank you so much for coming here.